What's up guys, MZ right here back at it. So in this video I'm going to show you this 933 square foot ADU that we built. This is my first long format video, so I decided to use this ADU, which is one of my favorites that we've done over the years. We built this one in Santa Maria, California. So this whole backyard had concrete. We had to break it all out, we had to haul it away, and we started setting up lines this day. You know, good thing we got the MT100, because that was a lot of work, and we didn't have much room to get something bigger than that. So here's the footings and all the trenches for the sewer. And this one I think we started in January. So it was at the very beginning of the year when we started this one. And here we go. Got some base down. Everything we completed. All the utilities were completed in there. We had to run a couple pipes in there for internet. So we had to plan ahead for those. And here we go, concrete day. So this day we're pouring the concrete. This one took about 4 truckloads. No interior footings, so it was all just exterior footings, which I think they required 30-inch footings. No, not 30 inch, 30 inch all the way total to the top. So the footings were about 24, I think. Here is the framing. You know, I don't put on my bags anymore, but I do miss framing. One of the best times of my life is working with wood. I love to build stuff. Well, I used to love to build stuff, and you know, now it's a little different. Now I'm the boss, so I get to go watch, but I don't get that satisfaction of me doing it. Anyways, here it is, the framing, and so here we got all the roughs, rough electrical, rough plumbing. I think we're in the middle, we're almost done, completed. We got ABS, PEX, gas line, internet. Yeah, we're not complete here, but we're getting there. So this is what you see inside the walls. We got blocking for the TVs. So, you know, this house right here was all smart. Everything from the lights. You know, one of my favorite things about construction is, you know, you see the final product at the very end. You don't see it right away, but at the very end, you'll see what you built. It takes you a while, because, you know, anybody can start a job, but sometimes it's difficult to complete. Not a lot of people can complete it, you know. But once you get experience, the main thing is to push through, finish the jobs. Very important. And here it is, all drywall ready for inspection. We got a corner beat in. We went in there, double checked, make sure they didn't cover any of our outlets. Here's the bathroom with all green drywall. Mold resistant. And here is a taping. Got the taping in. First coat on the windows. And here we go. All drywalled. Electrical panel, sub panel with the internet box on the side. On this one we did a 2-meter panel upgrade. You know, now you gotta, if you're gonna do an upgrade on your property and you have an ADU, they make you put on a separate meter for the ADU. They won't give it to you for the garage if it's a junior. But if it's a regular ADU, then yes, you can have the meter, but not for the junior. We did a smooth texture on this one. Smooth, everything was smooth. So there was no hand texture, everything was level 5 smooth, which is a lot of work because you got to give at least 3 coats, and it has to be sanded perfectly because you will see all the details. Okay, so we got the floor. We started the flooring. On this project, we started the flooring before we did any painting. That's because we were gonna paint everything at the same time. So we did the flooring, and one of the main reasons was because we didn't want to do a lot of touch-ups, because it was smooth. So we started the flooring, and then we covered it all up with paper. And then we did all the painting once we had all the doors and trimming. The painting and putting everything back together. At this time, I couldn't wait to take off the paper on the flooring so we can see the flooring. And we did. We took off everything off, started cleaning up. Everything started coming together, looking real nice. And here we started. We had to paint the cabinets, all custom painted, white and black, which came out pretty nice. And all the top cabinets had glass door in the top cabinets. So here we're putting everything back together. Everything's getting completed. The floating vanities in the bathroom. And here's the quartz. We started putting on the quartz. This is Cambria quartz, which is really pricey. I don't know why. And this one, it was a 4-zone mini split system. This one was a 4-zone mini split system, so it had a mini split in each room, and one in the living room, which made it 4, because this was a 3-bedroom. And full backsplash all the way up. Waterfall edges on the island and on the side of the cabinet. We put on gold handles, and we inserted the microwave inside the cabinet. So what they were trying to do is maximize the space they had, and we did it. We did cabinets and pull-out drawers everywhere. Well, here it is, guys. This is it. It came out really nice. The fireplace with the quartz, with the Cambria quartz.